It's J Talk. Let's talk about redundant fragrances. Welcome to J-ROYL. My name is James, and this is J Talk, where we have a bit of a talk, a bit of a chat, and a little bit of a discussion. I released a video on hoarding and collecting. If you haven't seen it, it's in the doobly-doo up there. You can watch it after this video. It was a video about collections getting out of hand. One way they can easily get out of hand is buying redundant fragrances. Now, within one's collection, what are redundant fragrances? To me, they're two or more fragrances that do the same thing. Either they have the same notes, maybe they're copies of one another, or more generally speaking, they're fragrances that you would wear for the exact same occasion. Now that third one is usually okay, but the first two, kinda not okay. As a fragrance enthusiast, would I want to own all of the fragrances on the planet? Sure. But have I got a ton of unique and diverse wear out of my 5 Ambroxan bombs in my collection? No. I often see people saying, is Dylan Blue blind buy worthy? Should I get Dior Sauvage? While most people would jump to the keyboard and say, yes, amazing fragrance, super versatile, super safe, I tend to respond with a bit of an asterisk. Yes, it's maybe blind buy worthy, but if you're in a fragrance group, you probably already have one of the Sauvage type fragrances. Do you really need two? A prime example of this, Luna Rossa Carbon. It brings nothing new to the table except softer performance. It really is completely redundant. And the only reason that I picked it up was because I had the other flankers and I just wanted it, just to have it. A really easy way to lean out your collection a bit is to get rid of your redundant fragrances. Obviously, the lesser performing versions of other fragrances, or even certain fragrance notes that you're not too fond of, you don't need a bunch of fragrances showcasing that note. Rose is a note that I wear sparingly. I really have to be crazy about a rose fragrance to wear it. I remember I got a really great deal on Gris Montagne by Dior, which is a fresh rose fragrance. Although it did lean a tad feminine, I did enjoy wearing it. That being said, once I got some proper wears of Lyric Man by Amouage, I found a better fresh rose fragrance to me, which is why I ended up selling G Mountain and purchased Lyric Man instead. Now, if I kept Gris Montagne in my collection, every time I put it on, I'd think to myself, man, I'd rather be wearing Lyric Man right now. As always, guys, it's completely my opinion and you can collect however which way you want to. But I think buying redundant fragrances is a quick way to just empty your wallet and flood your wine cooler. All of our links to the Facebook group, Snapchat, and Instagram are down below. And if you like what you see, then like the video. Let's continue this chat below, guys. What are some of the most redundant fragrances in your collection? And why do you still have them? Peace.
Who's the hottest Uber driver you've ever